Wow, what a year we have had. We have now officially lived a full year.
A full calendar
year in Fort Lauderdale. And while we might be boatless and our channel is called Boating Journey, we certainly did a lot. And we first of all want to thank everyone for following us. Our channel is
sticking
grown.
with us through all this time.
Yeah, and we're trying to make it entertaining for all of you and educational. So, I mean, just thinking back on some of the things, and we're grateful that we had the ability to do all the things that we did.
Yes.
I mean, starting with just travel, right?
Yeah.
We went to Stewart's to the
Trawler Fest, which was very interesting. But it was also cool because we randomly ran into your friend's father,
correct,
who was selling his trawler at the show.
Sea Gypsy.
Sea Gypsy, yep.
And then before I started my new job, we quickly went down to Barbados. So that was our first time ever going to Barbados.
And it was really our first time that we took advantage of living here travel-wise, because we probably would have never made that trip from Seattle, or if we had, it would have been horrendous.
Well, yeah, because it's pretty far south.
It's so far south. It would have been a red eye, blah, blah, blah. It would have killed us. But we were able to go down there, and the time it would have taken us to fly to LA from Seattle.
Yeah, and then we were able to go to the west coast of Florida, and we went up to Sarasota. And what a cool experience. We got to go kayaking with the manatees, and they kind of surprised us at the last minute. So that was really cool. We also got to go up to Melbourne. Normally you might think, well, what's in Melbourne? Yeah. But Bo and Brandy, they have a great YouTube channel that we follow. We're patrons of theirs.
They were at the S&D. Do they call it S&D or DNS Marina?
Sarah and Dave.
Yeah.
So it was really fun to be able to tour their boats, see their projects that they're working on.
It was kind of surreal. I mean, you know, you watch it on YouTube all this time and everything, and then to see it in person, and to see all the work that they've done, fantastic.
Yeah. After that, we decided to go to the Bahamas. I've been there quite a few times. You've only been there once.
Right.
So I wanted to kind of go back and do the pigs and.
That was for your birthday.
Yeah, we did the iguanas. We didn't get to do like the reef sharks, but we'll go back because the Bahamas is close.
Yeah, again, that was 90 minutes from the moment the airplane door closed to we walked into the hotel, which again would have been a red eye coming from Seattle.
Right.
We would have had to fly into Miami, probably have a 4-hour layover, so on and so forth. And here we are, we did it in an hour and a half. It was, we couldn't have asked for anything better.
I think going into 2024, we'll definitely take advantage of our proximity to the Bahamas because there's so much to explore, and we can either take the ferry, which would be an excursion in itself. We can quickly fly, so I think we're going to try and squeeze in a few more of those.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we had our annual Key West trip. We've now been to Key West, I want to say 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, probably.
It's kind of like going to Vegas when you're in Seattle. I guess, you know, we've now kind of done it so many times that I don't know that we need to go back in the next year. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe give it a rest for 24, maybe go back in 25, yeah.
Yeah. And then lastly, we just were in St. Augustine, and that is a darling town. I would highly recommend it. Definitely go up there again.
Yeah, you'll learn more about that in the next episode.
Yes, coming up. So we're excited to definitely share that with all of you. The other thing we're grateful for is when we lived in Seattle, we were really a very narrow window of weather to be able to just do stuff.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
so we can only really do stuff in the summertime, you know, late spring, early fall. And here we're able to do things all year round.
All year long, yes.
I mean, we tested our PFDs in the
swimming pool.
In the swimming pool.
Link below.
We've taken the water taxi to Hollywood, North Fort Lauderdale, I guess. That'd be boat campers.
Yep.
Obviously, we've done quite a few boat shows. We've done all the boat shows, actually.
Oh yeah, and plenty of tours. We brought you. I didn't realize how many tours we did this year.
We did a lot.
Until I started going through all the footage. So quite a few, and links to all of them are down below.
Yeah, I had my very first sea trial, which we can do all year round. So that was on the Sunseeker down in Miami, and that was a 4-day experience. The other thing we committed to doing when we moved down here was to be tourists and really explore both the Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, Miami area.
Miami-Dade, Broward County, whatever you want to call it.
So we, this past year, we went to Miami and did the Vizcaya Museum.
Yep, very cool.
We've been to a Dolphins game, sat in a suite. We went to
the Flamingo Gardens.
We went
Don't
to
forget
the
the
Flamingo
flamingos.
Gardens. So we're gonna try to do quite a bit more this year, especially because they're local. And there's the lighthouse we haven't been to
We haven't
yet
done
in
that
Miami.
down in Miami. Yep. We still need to go to
Haulover.
Haulover. Yes.
Haven't done that yet.
Inlet.
So we're going to try and do a few more things like that. The other thing, we did get on the water. We rented a dinghy,
Yep.
which was super cool. And there's lots of little options there's these 2-seater boat, little miniature ones.
Yeah, they look like little hydroplanes.
We might try
to do that.
We might do the tiki boat. Why not? We did we rented a pontoon. Thank you, from Florida Boat Rentals. Did the ICW. We also did the Miami Beach cleanup, and we're going to try and do a few more of those this year.
And people, pick up your stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing what people will leave on the beach. It's just some things we don't even want to talk about.
Yeah, so we're going to do a few more of those with international seakeepers. Of course, 4th of July here is on the beach. We are excited that we will be back home in Seattle this year.
That's true. We won't see it this year down here.
So I'm excited, but we'll still be at the beach. So it'll just be at the Tyee Beach at Camino. So I'm excited about that.
I'm really excited about that.
So what are some of our goals?
We want to definitely take advantage of more of the local attractions. We do definitely want to get scuba certified. We'll see how that goes. I think we're both kind of a little claustrophobic. It's something that we'd have never done in Puget Sound. The clarity of the water there is just and it's really, really cold. But here, I think, by going to the Bahamas and going to the Caribbean waters, it's clearer and stuff like that. We'll see.
You start out in a
start
pool.
in a swimming pool and you go from there, and we'll see what happens. What else are we thinking about doing?
I think explore, especially the West Coast.
Right.
Maybe try to get over to Marco Island, Fort Myers. We haven't done
Naples,
that yet.
Yep.
I think we also want to check out the interior of Florida a little more. There's some springs. We haven't done that. Also head up. So we are so close to the eastern
seaboard
that we want to maybe try and get in some quick weekends up to Charleston, Savannah, maybe Hilton Head. So again, keep it local, and we'll also probably get another quick trip into the Bahamas. So we'll continue to obviously bring you more boat tours. Are we always still looking for a boat? For sure.
Totally.
But things just have to change again. We got to find the slip. We've got to find the right insurance.
And find the right boat.
And we may wait until we're a little closer to retirement to do that. But in the meantime, we can do all of our research on what that boat is.
Yeah.
And maybe that will change. We started out this journey thinking we were going to have a sailing catamaran. Then it was a power catamaran. Then it became just a power boat. I definitely know I don't want a sailboat.
Probably not now.
I can't lean. So, and watching poor Brooke and
so
Gary.
much respect to all of you who can do that.
Oh my God, I don't know how you lean. I can't do it. So, but I think that's what's great about living here is we have the opportunity to really do our research, be surrounded by boats. Just boats everywhere. The more I spend in the industry, I think we'll have more opportunities to be on the water. The other thing we are going to be doing is volunteering with a group called Freedom Waters Foundation. My company is partnering with them, and there's opportunities for Scott and I to be volunteers there that help with special needs kids and veterans. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well.
Yep.
So I think we have a fun year planned. So
Well, we'll see you here next year,
And see what-
recapping everything that we did then.
So thank you again for following us on
yes,
this
thank
journey.
You don't need to, but we are humbled by your continued support.
And if you are not following us, we would love it if you did now. And leave your comments down below. If you have ideas or things you want us to see and do, leave those comments down below too. So thanks everyone, and have a happy new year.
See you.